Hello, and welcome into another episode of the Left Bench Podcast. Today, we're going to be going over Week 6, going into Week 7, and as well as the weekly waivers, and there'll probably be some trade talk discussed in this episode, so let's get into it. Thank you, Aaron and Ryan, for joining me yet again to talk smack about our fantasy football league. I don't know if you guys got anything.
Your game, right?
We get to start with my game. Yes, we do. We're going to get this one right out of the way.
Rough, man.
Yeah, it was pretty
fantasy
rough.
football sucks. Don't play it if you're on the fence. It will only irritate you and make you mad. You'll end up not liking football. And
Or your friends.
Yeah, or your friends. You'll pretty much not like your friends. Family members, it doesn't matter. So as you can see, I took a loss by a point, 1.1 points. I lost to Matt,
Oof.
who is in
Those are the
first place.
worst.
Going into the Monday night game, I was down by 4.5 points, and I had Cortland Sutton, and he was all done. And Cortland Sutton, unfortunately, as good as he is limited by the awful quarterback that he has. I'm not even the awful person that they roll out and hike the ball to, because I'm not even going to call him a quarterback because he's awful.
You're welcome for that Jamar Chase trade.
Yeah.
He didn't do it for me the week before, so
Yeah, that's true.
To be fair, that was a pretty fair trade. When it
I
happened, so.
have not benefited from Mixon yet, though. He's done okay.
he's at least going into this last week, he was the highest expected points per running back. Like he is getting the most opportunities. He's getting he should be scoring, and he
is not.
It hasn't been there. I
It's rough,
still
man.
without Tua. I was happy with my Garoppolo pickup and having Pat Mahomes only put up 23. Barkley, fine. Kamara, fine. Chase, great. I picked up Dawson Knox, fine, great. Michael Pittman had what I expected him to have more often this year.
Wow, London and freaking Sutton burned you.
Yeah, I mean, the London thing is fine.
That's not terrible.
It's my second flex. I mean, I'm not going to be. It is what it is.
Yeah, fair.
The Jacksonville
The
defense.
Jags defense burned you more than Cortland Sutton, to be honest.
That was tough. Yeah,
You expect at least something, especially going against the Colts.
that was tough. He had the pickup of the week in Jackson.
Yes, he did. Wow.
And it hurt me. I will say he picked him up because he needed another running back for the bye weeks. He also had Cam Akers. Cam Akers is I don't know if
he already had Naheem Hine, so why not get the next man up?
But he also made a trade and didn't put that guy in.
Right?
And everybody swore up and down that, oh no, this is a fair trade. Melvin Gordon getting all that work. Let's trade him off. It's great. No, like I said, that was an awful trade. It was garbage.
Well,
Melvin Gordon
your opinion
was
is very skewed, so.
No, Melvin Gordon was not going to be getting the work, as it showed. They brought in Latavius Murray. I'm pretty much a genius, so that's all I'm going to say.
We'll get to that later. See how genius you really are.
I am. When it comes to the other 11 people in this league, I'm a genius. Let's just say that.
To be fair, I only pushed this trade through because of another trade that happened. It didn't matter what trade was coming. I was going to pass it no matter what it was. It could have been freaking a kicker for a starting quarterback, and I would have said, "Yep, take it. Let's pass it."
Yep. And that's why you're a pile of shit.
Hey,
love you too.
You know what though? I'm 5-1.
I don't think anybody asked, to be honest.
Your game is not up yet, so you just hold off there, pal.
Hurry up. I don't even care about the rest of the games.
Let's go into the next game here, because Mr. Big Talk Ryan there Put up
Oh,
the
dude, I got
dud
my ass
of,
kicked.
Dude,
dud of
Yeah.
the week.
just a big
I
old
got
turd.
no help from anybody,
I can't believe
especially
how
that
bad
shitty 49ers
Jeff
running
Wilson-
back that he got over there.
Well,
Jeff
yeah.
Wilson.
That's what happens when they're down immediately in that game
Yeah.
and they got to
Yeah.
throw.
You're
and-
expecting Garoppolo to throw.
I mean, he
Like,
Ayuk had
I
some,
mean,
though.
so
game wise,
consistent
sure,
for
like
me,
he,
though.
Yeah.
he wasn't like great, but I mean, as far as fantasy, I'll take
Yeah,
the
yeah.
20
20
points from
points.
Garoppolo.
It was a rough week for me.
Yeah,
Oof.
yeah. I mean,
that's
Eckler seems to finally have turned it around.
Corey
um,
Davis,
Yeah,
man.
all that praise I gave to Josh's team last week did me absolutely no good. So you know what, Josh? Your team sucks.
You're
I
back
hate
to
your team. Yeah,
He's-
you know what?
he's still only
Screw your
back on
praise.
that.
Mark Andrews killed it.
Oh yeah, I mean that's what you expect from him, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, but that was it. That was all you got. I mean, Kirk
That was
Cousins,
it.
fine, 18.
Yeah.
Like, you'll take it. You're not going to be crazy mad at that. But yeah, that was it. You didn't have anyone
Yeah.
break 10.
I mean, this
other
week
than
I'll be
those
looking
two
a lot
guys.
better though.
Ouch.
D Hop coming.
You
DeAndre Swift
will
coming
not be
back,
looking
so-
better, sir. You will not be.
What am I playing you or something? Is that what's happening?
You might be. You might be. We'll get there.
You're both losers, so
Yep.
you're
Well,
probably going to tie.
unfortunately, 2-4. Yeah. Next game here, Aiden versus Joel. I'm gonna bring up another thing where y'all said that we couldn't make teams unplayable, and
we tried to cancel his trade
and-
too.
no, you didn't. No, you
Yeah,
didn't.
we did.
No, you didn't.
We- I
you
think-
did.
No,
We
you
had
didn't have everyone.
vetoes on that trade.
No, no.
That was a bad trade.
Joel's team is not going to win another game unless somebody has like multiple
Poor
injuries.
Joel.
It's not.
God
His
damn.
team's awful, absolutely garbage. I mean,
yeah.
Mike Evans is about the only thing on his team.
Yeah, and he's got Tom Brady, who's not looking good throwing to him too. It's just all bad across the board.
The
And
team
he's
is,
I
done
honestly
a
don't
couple
think
of
that-
trades and given up all his depth.
it's, I mean, he's
There's nothing he can do.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He should have tried to trade while he was, after the first like 3 weeks when he was.
Well, he got him in a trade.
Well, that was
And then
a mistake.
It went,
Somebody did it to him.
it was
Benjamin.
another trade with Christian.
Yeah.
Oh, Christian, dude. Let's cancel Christian.
Oh,
Where
we
is
can. Yeah, I mean, maybe he gets a week in there and plays spoiler against a team, but I don't see
I
his
don't
team
see it happening,
doing.
man. Like with what's on his
anything.
roster right now. Like,
Nope, he's going to need
This is
a
honestly
lucky,
worse than my ESPN team.
Yeah,
ESPN team's not bad though.
no, it's not.
Your
I
guys
can't
just
win a
haven't been
game. I can't
producing.
figure out what's going on.
Well, quit leaving people in that are not playing, and
Well, I
then you might
checked it
win.
on Friday and the stupid thing, and I pay more attention to the sleeper one.
You
and I don't
got to
even pay
check
attention.
Sunday morning.
Yeah, that's fair. I get more concerned with the sleeper one, and I forget about the ESPN one because this is what we talk about, and then I look like an idiot.
Yeah, but
on
you
ESPN.
have
There's no
The
excuse.
ESPN
You just gotta.
Yep.
It takes what 30 seconds.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I can't even. You cannot. Yeah, everything's a war of attrition, though. Like it's one of those things that I have a problem with, where it's like I'm just not gonna look unless I'm prompted.
That's not on anyone.
I'm
but
not saying
you.
it's anybody's fault of my own. I wasn't blaming anybody.
Okay. We'll jump into the next game here. Spud versus Jeb. Spud got a rare, awful performance from Herbert, but had enough to get the victory here.
The Bud's team
big
is
one.
strong.
Jeb's team has had injuries that have just killed his team. Marquise
That's always
Brown
rough.
out for 6 weeks. He's got Taylor been out, Connor been out, Keenan Allen been out. He's got Cordell Patterson on the IR. He's just had half his team.
Holy
injured.
crap, he has like the same team I do.
It's his team's been pretty injury riddled.
He has I have Keenan Allen, Jonathan Taylor, James Conner, and Gasecki all on my ESPN team.
Yeah. Well, he's got 2 wins, so what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, right.
Being bad, I keep telling you.
Yeah, Jeb's team, I think he's going to struggle for a little bit. Hopefully
Yeah.
Taylor does come back and plays, and hopefully Keenan Allen comes. I mean, these guys got to come back and play at some point. But
dude, I'm about to drive to freaking Indianapolis and burn Jonathan Taylor's house down.
well, you shouldn't do that. On to the next game
got
here.
kicked off Twitter. You need to stop with the threats.
Yeah,
I should. Yeah, that is actually how
Probably.
I got banned from Twitter.
This is he's joking, completely joking. He's not going to do that. He loves Jonathan Taylor.
Not joking.
Oh,
Completely serious on this completely serious podcast.
Oh,
he
Jesus.
is. Yeah. We'll move on. This
Anyways.
is the other game that was super close. Had two that were really, really close. This one came down to 2.5 points. I know Corbin was he was sweating there when Josh Palmer kept. I think Josh Palmer needed, what was it like? Yeah, it was like 18, 16. Yeah,
And they were just feeding him.
And
on
he
Monday.
just kept racking up and it got close there. And yeah, I know Corbin was worried. He had a nice lead going into that Monday night game, and he was able to pull out the victory. I mean, his team was just kind of, obviously Tyreek Hill had a great game, but then everyone else was just kind of just solid, just
Yeah.
13, 14, 10, 7. I mean, just kind of
Everybody
had enough
produced.
to do it. Yeah. So he got a win. It was good for some of the guys at the top of the league because Cody was 4-1. So
Joe Burrow, man.
Nice.
yeah, it's tough when you have a quarterback put up 35 and you're not able
And
to
then
get
you
the
got
victory.
Duvernay and Higbee all just shit in the bed.
Mm-hmm. And then the last game here, we've got Aaron versus
That's right.
Christian.
Suck it, Christian.
I want to tell you, Aaron, to screw off, and I hope you lose. But yeah, beat Christian. I love it. I love it.
It was I was sweating bullets, dude, because he had who did he have left?
Well, he had Jalen Hurts late,
Williams.
Jalen Hurts. Yeah.
and then he had Mike Williams
Yeah,
in the Monday
Mike
night
Williams.
game.
Yeah, and the Chargers defense. And
Did
then
he-
I think he only needed like 20 points between the two of them or something like that.
Yeah, and they just
So, yeah.
Mike
Didn't
Williams getting no targets was
Yeah.
rough.
Didn't even come close.
He had
Even
6
close.
targets, but yeah, it
Well, sorry, half of those were in overtime. So
it just didn't. I
My
don't know.
my overall points keep getting worse and worse every single week, though, and I would really
Well.
like to turn that around.
If we look here, Aaron has had the least amount of points scored against him.
Yeah, I know, because God knows that I'm better than you guys, and He just forces me
I
through.
don't think
Yeah,
that's the
it's-
case. I think the team
No, you guys need to
not-
start praying.
5-1. It's good.
Leave
It
him alone.
is.
Be like, "Yeah, this guy sucks."
it's lucky.
We're just going to do all the favors we can to make sure he's has the best chance possible to win.
Matt still got the highest points in the league.
I hate Matt.
Yeah, so do I.
Wait, where am I? Am I? I have the second highest points in the league, don't
You do not.
I? I
You
don't.
do not. There's Cody's got 815. Spud's got 815.
Oh, there's a
Christian
bunch
has
more.
815.
I haven't been scoring at all the last couple weeks. I just got
Yeah.
lucky.
Josh's
Well, I lost
team,
one, so
surprisingly,
we'll
I know
see.
we tell him his team sucks, but Josh's team,
He's right there at 83.
yeah, he's kind of had some good weeks these last like 2 or 3 weeks that has made his team look a little better.
Yeah.
As much as we talk shit about Joel's team and how it's never going to win another game or a game at all, he has put up the least amount of points and he's had the most amount of points scored against him. So
Poor Joel.
Yeah, that's fun.
that you're not going to win if that's the case. But
Yeah, it's just
I'm up here in 8th. I've got the second most scored against me. Corbin's got the third most scored against him. Ryan, you haven't broke 700. There's only 3
I
teams
know,
that
it's
haven't
rough.
broke 700, and you're 3-3.
Yep.
Just hanging on.
Ryan's had some pretty shitty luck too, though.
Yeah, injuries.
Well, yeah. I mean,
and people not panning out.
you took the flyer on DeAndre Hopkins, knowing that a guy that you're gonna start is gonna be out the first 6 weeks. So
Yeah.
there's that. You just knew that going into it, and then
Where did
obviously
he go in the draft? Like, how late did you get him?
Like,
I don't
was he
remember.
like 7, 8, 9? Something, wasn't he?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
So, he was somewhere around there, I think.
Smart pickup.
For me, is my receivers haven't panned out.
Yeah. And then you
DJ
had the
Moore and Scary
DeAndre
Terry.
Swift
Yeah,
injury.
and Aaron
But-
Jones too. He hasn't been great.
Not at all.
He hasn't been great. Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, he's had, what, like 2 good games
If
out of like 6? I
I
know
know
he's
at
had
least
one
one.
where, didn't he hit like 30?
30, yeah,
Yeah.
but like he's just not getting the catches. I don't know what's going on.
Wilson was at least
Green
getting, like,
Bay's.
10s, you know, and then he got you
Yeah.
at 20, and then he just half a point the next week.
So that was week 6. We'll go up here to the waivers. Right here. I had the top waiver claim. I took Robert Tonyan because I've got Dawson Knox on a bye. I think with Randall Cobb being out
Didn't
for
you
a
just
couple of
drop
weeks.
Tanyan too?
I did, because
Okay.
he'd been laying some goose eggs for me. But I have noticed his snap count coming up, and then the Randall Cobb
Yeah,
injury, and you saw what happened. He got 12 targets. So I'm hoping that works out a little better. It is what it is. Aaron was able to pick Wan'Dale Robinson, who I do like. I just couldn't find a spot on my team. That was going to be my second waiver claim, but
I needed another wide
figured-
receiver.
I figured I wasn't going to get it, but I do like that pickup. Josh picked up Latavius Murray after he traded Melvin Gordon. So congratulations to Josh, who fleeced everyone in the league after I knew he was doing it. So congratulations. Christian picked up Marcus Mariota. I think he's got Jalen Hurts on a bye, so he needed that that
That's a good
fill
pickup.
in there.
Who does
And
Mariota
then,
play this week?
Cincinnati.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
And then Josh also picked up Darnell Mooney, who
I mean,
if
Yeah.
you want to take a flyer on him, fine. He does play for Chicago, and he does have. I don't even care his
I
name.
guess the targets are there, but you have to have a quarterback that can get you the ball
Yes.
and throw
So
for more than 100 yards a game.
we'll see. We'll see if that. I mean, he's got the talent. He could. He could be a good wide receiver. I think he is a good wide receiver. It's just not in that offense's
Just not in
skill
Chicago.
set.
Yeah.
A couple things after waivers. Kicker pickup. Kenyon Drake was picked up by Christian, dropping Mike Boone. Defense. Yeah, tight end. Looks like Matt picked up Daniel Jones after we know Cam Akers is gone. I picked up Chase Claypool because I heard he was on the trade block. I think getting a new, maybe if he gets traded, that could work out well. Robert Woods was
Yeah.
picked up by Joel. I would like to say that's going to work out for you, Joel, but he's a Titan and he has Ryan Tannehill throwing to him, so don't count on that.
I just not a passing offense, and it makes it hard.
Kicker, yeah. Aiden picked up Jacoby Brissett. He's got Josh Allen on a bye, so a couple of bye week quarterback fill-ins
a
there.
rough buy.
Yeah, and another defense there being picked up for the week. So those were the roster moves. Anything else you guys have before we get into week 7?
I'm trying to pick up Aaron Rodgers. So-
He's on a you probably shouldn't mention that out loud
Oh my god! I didn't even
Where
think
do you
about
want the
that yet.
waiver? I think
Yeah.
I need a backup quarterback, honestly.
because he's on the waivers. Let's go here. Let's just see.
Let's see. Where's Aaron at on the waiver?
Aaron's
God damn
waiver 10.
Is he waiver 10? Oh,
He's
man.
waiver 10.
Way down there.
Ooh.
Aaron, Ryan, you're waiver 3.
Ooh, Aaron Rodgers. Thank you.
I hate it here.
Wait, do you need a backup? You've got
No, I
Prescott.
don't. But, just to fuck with Aaron, why not?
That's worth blowing a waiver spot on. 100%.
100%
The
worth
guy's
it.
4-1. Screw you. Screw
fuck
you,
him.
I
Aaron.
didn't do anything
Or
to help
5
Ryan out. God forbid.
Hey,
Give me
Kirk
Cousins
Cousins on a
back.
bye. He doesn't do me any good.
He does you great.
You can have him back. It's fine. I'll trade you Kirk Cousins for Joe Mixon, and you can have him.
I just won't be doing that. You're just
let's-
mad because I'm deep at running back.
Are you?
Not really. Chubb.
Not
too
really.
bad. Walker's actually been doing pretty well. So, like, I mean, between Chubb, Mixon, and then Walker getting like 19 points, 14 points, it hasn't been bad.
You can't complain about that.
Yeah,
That's
not at all.
great.
But wide receiver, I'm a little bit, I don't know. Dobbs isn't doing too well, and then I still got DK and Thielen, but Thielen's on bye, so I had to fill in the spot. So that's why I picked up Wandale. So
yeah, I think Wandale
moves.
is a sneaky pickup. Once he finally gets acclimated because he got injured, he's a rookie. But once he gets acclimated, there's no other guy that you can pick up off the waivers that has the quickest streamline to be their team's number one target.
Oh, it was more of because of Thielen being on a bye. I just needed somebody to really get in there quickly.
Like if I had a spot on my roster, he would have been I would have picked him up last week.
I'm hoping that if Dobbs doesn't work out with how bad that the Packers are being, that he can take that replacement slot when Thielen comes back to full strength. So.
Well, let's go into week 7 next week. The first game up here, myself versus Ryan. This is a big one. We both get quarterbacks coming back, so we'll see how well that goes.
You guys got a pretty solid matchup.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I like Dak coming back off of injury, and he really has something to prove. So he's going to be airing it out. So I think that's going to be dangerous.
I think it's going to be quite easy. He's playing Detroit.
Yeah, that's right too.
Although I do like Tua coming back and playing Pittsburgh. I know Pittsburgh just beat the Bucks, but I think that was a fluky game,
and you got Saquon against Jacksonville too.
Yeah, he's got DeAndre Swift coming back, Kamara, Aaron Jones, Jamar Chase, Terry McLaurin, Michael Pittman, DeAndre Hopkins.
Actually, I think I like your matchups way better, Kevin.
Tunyon versus Andrews. There's a big one for me.
But my flexes are just terrible right now.
Well, I as you can see, I have taken Cortland Sutton off and moved him on my bench because fuck you, Russell Wilson, you piece of shit.
You're so good. He's just I feel bad for him. They look frustrated.
Yeah, I'm hoping Josh Reynolds can get a little bit of that magic, just because I think they're going to be down. They're going to have to throw. Let's spread the ball around. So I'm curious about that one. So
I'm going to go purely on matchups. I think I'm going to go Kevin.
Yeah, my flex is just too bad right now. I'm not getting any production from either of those guys really, and I just don't have any.
You would benefit, just like I was talking about Chase. I picked up Chase Claypool, hoping for a trade. You really want to see DJ Moore moved.
Kareem,
I do. That's the only reason I've hung on to him. I was considering dropping him, but
as you should be considering, because he's. I mean, like, obviously you got to put someone in there, and he does have some upside just because of how good he is. But yeah, he's not done anything this year.
PJ Walker's going to give him like 70 targets. Watch.
PJ Walker's not going to have the ball in his hands 70 times. They're not going to snap the ball 70 times.
I know that. I'm kidding.
Okay. Well, I will take that. We've got Matt versus Josh. Two top teams here, 5-1, 4-2.
Man, I've been running my mouth about Josh.
No.
So Josh came into my office today and said he guarantees a win against Matt this weekend. And he wanted to make sure I put that on here. He says, insider info, guaranteed win.
Okay. There you go. I don't care. I hope Matt loses after he beat me by a point last week and declined my trades and then had a shitty trade go through. I hope Geno Smith blows up for 45 just because you traded him to Josh. Obviously, he's going to have to do something here. I think Jonathan Taylor comes back next week. I think he was close to being back.
So Dion won't get any carries.
Who does he have? I mean, you could put Nyheim Hines in. Go ahead and put Melvin Gordon in. You traded for him. Go ahead and put him in so he can get 3 carries.
Rough, dude.
Austin
Cooper
Eckler's
out,
been great. Josh's team still has holes. Yeah, I mean, obviously Darnell Mooney, meh.
Etienne.
Did he put in? He did put in Devontae Adams back in after a bye. He has Cooper Kupp on bye. That's the biggest bye between these two teams.
What
That's
is he going to do at running back, though, man? That is just terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got Ramondre Stevenson. He's got one.
Other than that,
yeah, there's nothing there. There's nothing. He got super lucky here. He got super lucky last week.
Yeah, absolutely.
With Jackson. So, yeah, he's got to do something. I don't know if he just tries to keep picking guys off the waivers week by week and just streams that position, or if he makes a trade. But yeah, that's his weakest spot for sure. Obviously, Josh's team, ETN, kind of hit and miss. Like
Except for
Darnell
Patrick
Mooney.
Mahomes, because he could put up 38 easily. So but I would probably take
but Geno.
Josh's.
We already said Geno Smith is putting up 45. So
I would honestly
38
take
doesn't matter.
team.
You're already down 7. Good job. No. But yeah, Patrick Mahomes is definitely one of the few quarterbacks that can.
These projections are
great weeks.
It always feels like it's
they
never
mean nothing.
accurate for two
They
people,
mean nothing.
It doesn't mean anything at all.
So that's second week. Oh, well, I forgot. Who do you guys? Who are you choosing here?
Actually, I think I'm going to go with Josh.
I'm going with Josh out of spite.
Yeah, I'm going with Josh because I want to be number one.
I think I'm going to go with Josh.
Yeah. Matt should be 4-2 right now, so we'll move on. I'm not bitter or anything. I don't know if you guys had a question. I'm not. It's just, I feel like that's the way it's coming off, but no,
Absolutely
completely false. Spud versus Joel. Congratulations, Spud. You'll get a win. Let's move on.
Oh, poor Joel.
I don't even understand how it's that little of a blowout. 123 to 113. It should be way worse than that.
It doesn't. These are dumb.
Yeah.
He's got. Here you go. This is why. Stephon Diggs and Justin Jefferson are on a bye.
Oh, ooh.
If there's any week that you're going to beat Spud, it's this week.
He's got both of them on a bye?
Both of them on a bye.
Oh,
if
man,
you're going to beat Spud, this is the week.
Come on, Joel. Get that W. This is your best chance.
That's a rough week for.
I mean, yeah, it's not happening. It's not happening.
He needs to put in Taysom Hill and pray.
Taysom Hill's on Spud's team.
Yeah, oh my God, I got that backwards.
Yeah.
Joel can't put in
Taysom. Get absolute busts from Juju and Rashad Bateman, though. So, I mean, that's what you need to pray for.
You could. Rashad Bateman might not play.
Yeah.
Brady and Carolina. Oh, that's
Pierce.
Is still solid.
Dude, Breece Hall, David Montgomery. I mean, he went with some late running backs, and they've panned out for him.
Do you go with Carr over Brady this week? I know Brady's playing against Carolina, but
it's just because. But Carolina's got a good defense. Carolina's defense
Carr's playing against Houston.
They're not getting blown out by 30.
Yeah, I think you do because they've been trying to get Fournette involved more and more, and it's taken away from the attempts.
Especially the Raiders coming off of a bye here. You hope they, figured some things out. They're going into the week, and I mean, obviously Houston's coming off of a bye as well, but that might be.
Joel, I would do it, man. I would throw in Derek Carr. I know you're going to listen to this.
That's confirmed then that
I just don't like giving
Tom Brady puts up
because
30 plus.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I'll feel bad, I'd be like, well, you guys lied to me.
We know nothing. We're all morons, so don't listen to us.
I mean, you're 0-6, dude. Come on.
Take the advice. I think this game against Carolina is going to be a blowout quick. And they're going to turn and they're just going to run the ball, and Brady's going to put up 14 points. Just because the game script, it's just
the game script.
That could honestly be the same thing with the Texans and the Raiders. They could go up big.
But I think the Texans, though, as shitty as they are, they're at least not in dumpster fire mode right now.
Yeah.
They'll at least, hopefully try and fight back. And, maybe, they got Brandon Cooks to throw to, Damian Pierce. I just think that they might be able to want to go for it a little more and keep the game a little closer. So,
yeah. And don't forget, too, the Raiders have been utilizing Josh Jacobs a lot these last couple weeks.
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
Then we've got Aiden versus Jeb. Jeb's team is hurting right now, like we kind of discussed. He's got Matt Stafford on a bye, so he's going to have to go and obviously put in Matt Ryan unless he makes another change.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt Ryan looked pretty decent last week.
He did.
He did. That bad.
And
True.
I think Taylor coming back and Keenan. Hopefully, is Keenan Allen going to play this week finally?
Who knows?
So
Dude,
I've said that. I've said probably the last 4 weeks.
Yeah, dude, and it's just
I don't. I mean,
There's
we've kind of joked about this on multiple podcasts now, where Brian Robinson was shot twice
he
made it back faster than Keenan Allen in his hamstring.
Dude, I'm still mad at James Conner too. This is rough.
We'll see how many guys he gets back. If he doesn't, and it's just Matt Ryan plugging in, I think Aiden's got a nice victory with a Josh Allen bye. I think he'll have enough. But Aiden's team,
he's got a lot of hit and miss guys too.
He does. He does. Like,
it's all over the place.
Garrett Wilson, Brandon Ayuk, Darren Waller,
Brandon Cooks, guys that are going to go and hit, 28 points, and then the next week hit 3.8, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
Hell.
And Michael Carter, his carries are going way down.
That one, he obviously, I mean, he's got Devin Singletary on a bye, who normally would be in there. Obviously, Josh Allen and then Devonta Smith. He's kind of taken the same route as me, obviously, with Jerry Jeudy. Normally, you'd start Jerry Jeudy, but fuck you, Russell Wilson.
I'd be tempted to move Zeke up to the running back spot and then put Jeudy in the flex instead and bench Michael Carter.
Maybe that's what he does, but he's got to do some things.
He had Ayuk on the bench last week too.
He did. He still got the win last week, so it didn't matter. But
it's another one of those, like, he's been getting you 5, 5, 5, and then he blows up. Like, it's not. He's not a must start guy.
Yeah.
6, 11, 12, 7, 8, 28.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously, Jeb's got to take out Marquise Brown, so he's going to move up.
Right.
I mean, I think he's hoping Keenan Allen, but
Is it a prayer? Jonathan Taylor,
and then Matt Stafford there.
I honestly think that Jeb can win, but
he can. It's just going to be he needs
everyone to get healthy.
Taylor and Keenan Allen to come back.
Right.
They come back and his team doesn't look awful, but he needs those guys to come back. So I think we're all taking. Well, I'll let you guys choose. I won't speak for you. I'm going to take Aiden, but who do you guys have?
Yeah, Aiden. I don't trust anybody coming up.
I think I'm going to go Jeb. I think you're at least getting Jonathan Taylor back, and that might be enough. But
yeah, but if you look at Jonathan Taylor's production, it's been nothing. So even when he did play,
get some rest. We don't know how bad the foot was really bothering him.
Except for week one, I guess. Week one, he was fantastic.
Yeah. And on to Christian versus Corbin.
Suck it, Christian.
Christian had Jalen Hurts on a bye, so he's moved in Marcus Mariota there. Still Leonard Fournette and Derrick Henry.
Kyler Murray sucks.
Yeah.
Christian Kirk, Mike Williams. He's got Renfro coming back. Who does he? Is it? And Gabe Davis on a bye.
It's our fault that he has Leonard Fournette and Derrick Henry, right?
I tried to veto the trade.
I vetoed it also.
I did too, didn't I?
It was
I think you
trade.
told me. Yeah, you told me about it because I didn't notice it.
Yeah, I think we got up to 4 or 5, but we didn't quite get over the hump to get.
But yet you were very quick to talk everyone into.
Well,
vetoing
I
mine.
took Derrick to veto that trade too. The problem was
we didn't even talk
two
to
of the
anybody.
people that were involved were going to pass it no matter what, and they were at work with me. So
Yeah.
you didn't do your part, Kevin. You didn't talk to your people to get it vetoed. How about that?
That's not how that works.
Come on,
How that
Commish.
works. I do not sway trades like that. I showed you that I could
Yeah.
by putting 5 vetoes on Matt's trade and having the 6th one ready to go. But I didn't. I was the bigger person.
Where is this?
Kyler Murray has been hit and miss. I mean, he hasn't been great getting the
He's
Thursday night game.
And you know
Gosh.
what?
Oh, Ryan's got a
You got-
conspiracy theory going on. What do we got?
Oh,
Ryan?
we got Modern Warfare 2 early access today and tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
So, you know,
Somebody
what that
pull up
means.
Twitch. Somebody pull up Twitch. Is Kyler Murray streaming right now? I bet he is.
my God.
Najee Harris. That one's a tough one for me.
It is.
He just
Finally
hasn't.
said he took that steel plate out of his shoe, so hopefully that
Yeah.
helps.
We'll see. Tyreek Hill's been great. Amari Cooper's has played well above what I expected.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a bye tight end there who, I mean, normally has Goddard. He's got AJ Brown.
Well, and Chris
and-
Olave coming back. He said he is aiming to play on Sunday. So
Yep, I think he's going to play, or Thursday. He's playing tomorrow.
Thursday, I'm sorry.
Yep. He's got Corbin's got a couple of guys playing on Thursday, so Rondell Moore as well. So, who do you guys like in this
I
matchup?
gotta go with Christian.
Yeah,
I like his
We
running
got
backs too much.
Boomer bust guys on Corbin's team, and it's just
Yeah, but the boom is so big with Tyreek. You know, like
but that's one guy where the boom is that big.
Yeah,
You got other guys like Najee,
Yeah, but-
who's
but
very average.
look at the guys on Christian's team like Mike Williams.
Yeah,
But
but I'll take
you
Leonard
can't.
Fournette and Derrick Henry over everything.
dude, Leonard Fournette and Derrick Henry over everything. True words
Like,
never spoken. I can't
Give me
believe
those
how
two guys.
I honestly
and
didn't think Leonard Fournette
Yeah, I
would
don't-
pan out like this.
It almost doesn't matter what's on the other side. Like, I mean, Raheem Mostert, we saw that. Like, it was a 1 week thing, at least for now, until you can show me some consistency.
Yeah,
Same with Najee. Like, I mean, if he would have scored that touchdown last week, he puts up, 5 points?
Yeah, but I think that's what
So-
obviously you can't bank on that. But then look at the quarterback. I mean, still, we can sit here and say Kyler Murray's, not good, but I think these are.
it doesn't mean he won't put up
this is-
points. Yeah,
It's
And he's
it's
also got Rondell Moore in there, which that's going to be tough because you got Robbie Anderson coming in. How many targets is he going to try and are they going to get him?
well, they
involved
just
right
lost.
away, or-
They just lost Marquise Brown, so they
Yeah,
just
but
got.
DeAndre Hopkins and Robbie Anderson. So like Rondell
Yeah,
Moore's
but
still
you're talking a guy that plays in the slot where those other two guys don't play in the slot.
well, and they still have AJ Green, who's been playing a lot more slot. I mean, he's old and
Not good.
last legs, dude.
nothing
He's gotta
more.
retire.
That's for damn
Yeah,
sure.
he's. I think what's Rondell Moore coming back. Obviously, the first game is kind of getting. I mean, 13-10. I think you're going to be happy with that. You
I don't think
10
we'll see
points.
that much, though.
10 point. I do. I think. I mean, look at the snap percent. His snap percentage has slowly gone up. I mean, he played almost every snap last
Dude, they're
week.
going to force D Hop that ball so much.
Just
Coming
because,
back.
yeah,
We'll
especially
see.
Just because it's D Hop. Like,
Well, don't you think that New Orleans isn't gonna,
like
know that? I mean,
does
although they do-
Kyler, does
New
Kyler
Orleans'
Murray
pass
go through
defense is
progressions?
terrible.
well, it will
They give
probably
most
be
fancy
this.
points to wide receivers.
It will probably, but they also have Marshawn Lattimore, who is great. But with that being said, he's
As long
I
as he's
think
not trying
out.
to punch people.
also punch D Hop, get him into it, take both of them out. But I think Marshawn Lattimore's out this game, so doesn't matter. So you guys are taking Christian.
Christian for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think
I don't think it's that close, man. To be honest, like
really. You don't think it's even close?
I like him too much.
I don't
Running back,
see
too
it.
strong, too consistent.
I love the running backs, but I don't love much else.
Wide receiver's not spectacular, and neither is
No.
quarterback.
His flex isn't great. I think Corbin's got the best flex in Olave.
yeah, that's fair. I'll give him that. But
His receivers are better. I don't know. I think it'll be a close one. I don't think it's this blowout. I think he's going to get a nice point boost with the quarterback play. I don't think we're going to see, we're not going to see 22. We're not going to see in the 20s from Mariota again. I think that was a lucky.
The Niners.
Well, yeah, because
we're all injured.
Yeah,
the most unhealthy team on the fucking planet.
I'm gonna give a slight edge to Corbin, but not much. I think that'll be a real close game. And then the last game here, we've got Aaron versus Cody.
Best for last. I'm gonna kick.
And it looks like Cody hasn't moved in some of his guys.
It doesn't matter.
Dalvin Cook, Miles Sanders on bye. He's got obviously his defense, so he's going to have to move Josh Jacobs up. He's got Amon-Ra St. Brown, TJ Hawkinson. He's going to have to move up. So he has Tyler Higbee on a bye.
I don't see where he beats me in any way whatsoever. I mean, I'm just going to kill him.
Well, the receivers blow your receivers out of the water.
CeeDee Lamb, Higgins, no. DK Metcalf.
Are you just
20,
like?
Yeah, I'm just.
Are you just being Aaron?
Yeah, that's exactly.
He's definitely. Dude, CeeDee Lamb's fantastic, and so is Higgins. So he's just a. I mean, what am I going to do?
CeeDee Lamb's not fantastic with Dak.
Oh, that's true, actually. So and
they're playing Detroit. Let's just
that's fair too.
Detroit.
Yeah.
There's going to be points scored in that game.
DK
and once he moves Josh Jacobs up, he's been a monster the last couple of games.
He has.
So, but after he gets his lineup set, I think it might be a little bit more of a toss-up.
It'll be a lot closer. Obviously, he's gonna have to he'll move Hawkinson up, so there's another 11. He'll move Jacobs up. There's another 17 and a half.
Yeah,
he would probably move Amon-Ra St. Brown up into a take out Josh Palmer and move Amon-Ra St. Brown up.
So I think,
and then he's just got to figure out one running back. Huh?
He's gonna have to pick somebody up.
He's gonna have to pick somebody up, trade something. Because he does need another running back.
Have anything he puts there? Wow.
Yep.
Just Jacobs.
So he's gonna have to. He's gonna have to do something.
Ooh, that's rough.
That is pretty rough.
That is. But with that being said, I am gonna go against. I'm gonna go against you, Aaron, because the 5-1 teams are gonna lose this week.
You wish.
So. You are going to be 5-2 after this week.
I will not. I will be standing on a pile of your corpses.
Who are you liking there, Ryan?
Aaron.
Ha! Suck it, Rick. Kevin.
My man's got no other running back. What are you going to do?
Well, I mean, it's
off the wire.
It's Wednesday. He's got time.
Well, I just sent him a trade, so we'll see.
For a running back?
Oh yeah, I gave him a running back.
Do me dirty. Terrible person.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You know what? Do you want Saquon?
I want Saquon.
No, Cody.
Oh.
I just want to see. I want to see Aaron lose.
You know what? I will vote to pass any trade that gives
you fucking haters
him all the best players. You could trade him Saquon for a kicker. I'm going to pass that shit right now.
I hope Kittle's going to pull down 8 touchdowns.
If I was 0-6, maybe we could do that trade tonight. Say, F it. But
no, he definitely has a good team.
He does.
So, it's just he's getting beat up on bye though.
Yeah. But that's
that's the name of the game.
That's right.
Yep.
Well, that is it. That is all the games.
I have the best team.
Oh my God.
And you guys need to admit it.
We'll see.
The least amount of points scored against
Shut
you.
up, Ryan.
That doesn't make you have the best team.
That doesn't mean anything.
That means a lot.
It's everything.
No. That just means.
I mean, yes.
How do you know?
Obviously, you want
somehow.
Because you don't even know who's playing half the time. That's how. You're like, who? Who's on a bye? Oh,
in passing, I couldn't.
Who's hurt? I don't know.
In passing, I couldn't name my whole team. There's no.
You know what? I just put my claim in for Aaron Rodgers, so you can go to hell.
Better. I want Kirk Cousins back.
Justin Fields back
I can't
to.
even remember who you gave me for Kirk Cousins. Who was that?
Justin Fields and Julio Jones.
That's right.
Two guys that should not be on a team right now.
They should not. I still have them both too.
Why?
Because I think thinking that like, oh, maybe Julio will come back.
Julio's not coming.
I don't think he's ever coming back,
Stop.
dude. And it's just like, but like just to keep him for a bye, like maybe he'll get healthy, and maybe he is healthy.
Anyone up? Pick anyone up.
I watch the waivers. I drop people. I pick people up. I wait. Like I just like to build up my waiver position so that I can pick up somebody that might be a little bit more impactful. But I was desperate at wide receiver, so I ended up picking up Wendell.
I don't think that was. I mean,
not desperate, but like I thought it was.
I think that was a good pickup.
Yeah. I like.
I think you'll start him like throughout the year.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. So,
anything else you guys have?
Are we just not going to talk about the trade that got vetoed? Or are you just going to let that?
Kevin doesn't want to talk about it. He's been avoiding it.
No. Let's.
Where is it? Pull it up.
That was the. Okay. So,
man, if this trade goes through, Kevin probably wins this week too. Man, that just sucks.
Probably.
It's a shame.
Oh no, because
are these the only ones? These are just the ones that have gone through. Okay.
It should be on there, I think.
No, the pinned ones are the only ones that have gone through. Give me 2 seconds. There's that shit trade. Okay, so this was going into this last week. I was getting Tyreek Hill and I was trading Courtland Sutton. This was obviously before Russell Wilson shit the bed yet again, and no idea when Tua was going to be back. Tyreek Hill had just had a bad game. Courtland Sutton had a good game. And so that was the trade, and that got vetoed. Anything?
If I remember correctly, you veto your own trade, so you can't. I don't want to hear it.
You got mad, and then you vetoed that one
too.
Because everyone in the league was saying I was fixing it, and I was not about to have that.
Yeah. That's
not.
Yeah, I don't want to be accused of that either. Yeah.
Nope, I'm not going to play that game. If you think I'm fixing anything, fuck that. I'm not going to. I won't trade again.
Sutton and Tyreek Hill would have been a terrible trade.
If you look at just last week,
that's fair too.
Yeah,
but but
this is also
with how bad
we didn't
Russell
know
Wilson
who was coming back this week. It hadn't been said.
Yeah,
so you don't know how long Tua is going to be back. You want to run out. Was Skylar Thompson out there?
Tua was coming back.
Huh?
We knew Tua was coming back.
Eventually, you thought, but you didn't know he was coming back this week. So, and he's got Russell Wilson on his team. He was, looking for a stack if things work out in Denver, which I don't know.
That wasn't going to work
if they do. That was one of them.
Nobody cares about this trade, though. We want to talk about, what trade we want to talk
about. This one. So I was going to receive Darren Waller, Christian McCaffrey, Josh Allen, and Devonta Smith. I was going to trade. So Aiden was going to get Jameis Winston, Alvin Kamara, Josh Reynolds, Robert Tonyan, and Jamar Chase.
It's so bad.
Why? You still haven't, you just say it's bad.
You're getting Josh Allen and Christian McCaffrey at the time, Kamara had one game.
And Darren Waller is supposed to be one of the best tight ends in the league. It just hasn't panned out.
Okay.
But, I get it. I get it.
But the big thing, you're giving him Jameis Winston as his starting quarterback.
And when so keep this in mind, I did not send either of these trades.
Okay.
These trades were both sent to me. Yes, both of my boys sent them to me. I got my two sons in this, and they both sent me these trades. Corbin sent it to me and was like, whatever, I don't care. This trade, Aiden sent this trade, he was begging me. I went to the store. He called me and was like, "Hey, send the trade.
Please don't ground me.
Do the trade.
Here's my whole team. I don't want to be grounded, Dad."
They both were so mad. Me, I was more mad just how everyone reacted.
Yeah.
They were mad because they were excited about trades in their team and then how it got shut down.
If it was something like if it was something like Josh Allen getting traded for like Saquon Barkley, like or something like that, like another like super high powered player, it's just how good Josh Allen is.
Saying that Jamar Chase and Alvin Kamara are not.
Jamar Chase had one week.
Jamar Chase has had one game. He wasn't. Yeah,
like,
he's been very average.
Alvin Kamara,
but he's not
suspended
average
for the rest of the season.
So you're using the same thing where Darren Waller, he's supposed to be the best. It hasn't panned out. But then you don't use that same thing with Jamar Chase.
No, I am using that with Jamar Chase.
You're not. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
No, because you propped up Darren Waller and said, "Ooh, he's good." Wow, how he hasn't done shit.
Yeah,
Darren Waller's been awful.
But there's nobody.
But you want to rate him high and be like, "Oh, look, he's supposed to be one of the best." But then you do the same thing with Jamar Chase, and you go, "He's had one good week."
Is there a single consistent player that Aiden would be getting?
Consistent?
Yeah,
I'm only getting one consistent player.
You're getting two. How is McCaffrey and Josh Allen not consistent?
McCaffrey is not. I mean, he's what? He's been doing what Alvin Kamara come back and been doing. And he's playing on a shit garbage team who.
He's still the number 4 running back, and you're getting the number 1 quarterback.
Yeah, and so you're just taking a look at what they've done and not looking at what they're going to do for the rest of the year. You're just going to assume in that dumpster fire of a team and think that, Christian McCaffrey's going to play the rest of the year. He's going to keep putting up 20 points. Easy.
So Kevin.
But that's the same thing for Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara can get suspended in 2 weeks. If they release a videotape of dude getting punched in the face,
they've already basically come out and said that's not going to happen.
If a videotape gets released.
So I sent this trade to a group of other friends and let them know, because, there's optics to this too. It's not just the trade. It's a same household type thing, right? That whether it's fair or not, that plays a role. You have to admit that plays a role. Okay. So I explained to other people.
So are we saying that you guys at work can't trade with each other?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there's optics to it when you're in the same household with somebody. And
because
I laid that out. Yeah, we talk. That's fine. But I sent this to 2 separate groups of people, and they all said it was a bad trade.
Okay.
From 2 other leagues, just to get their opinions. I was like, here's what it is. What's your guys' honest opinions on this? And not a single person said a positive thing about this trade.
Okay.
My problem is Christian McCaffrey.
I could send it to other people, and they said this trade was good. Like,
all I'm saying is that you're getting 2 super consistent players, whether you like it or not, and Aiden's getting nothing.
That's such a crock of shit.
Not nothing.
We're done because you've clearly just no.
Jamar Chase has 1 week and Kamara has 1 week.
Okay. No, Kamara does not have 1 week.
What, 2? How many solid weeks does Kamara have?
Right now he's got 2.
And
2 decent weeks.
And McCaffrey's like 25 points, 17 points.
And the same thing where you're using...
He hasn't had a week below 12 points, right? Let me pull up McCaffrey. 22, 23, 25, 13, 16. He hasn't even dipped below 10 on a single week. It just doesn't... I don't think it's a good trade, Kevin.
Which, hey... Like I said in the beginning, when everyone lost their fucking minds, you can veto it, and that's what happened, and there it is.
I think Josh Allen is what made everybody lose their minds, seeing Josh Allen go.
That was the big standout, is when he's getting back Jameis Winston as his starting quarterback. That's just stupid.
So are you saying that I can't trade for a quarterback?
No.
I had Tua. We didn't know when he was going to back. Nobody wanted Tua. The other quarterback on my team was Jameis Winston. And if you trade for a guy who only has 1 quarterback on the team, you generally put in your quarterback.
Sure.
So,
and that's fine.
Why
would he be giving up Josh Allen to get a guy who's not even going to play?
We thought he was going to play. He wasn't ruled out until after this trade was vetoed. He was supposed to play last week.
Yeah.
He was in my lineup, and Like last second had to go pick up Jimmy Garoppolo on Sunday. So he put in, like, he's not going to trade Josh Allen and not have a quarterback. I mean,
then
I even told him, hey, would you rather have Tua? Like, do you want to decline this? And would you rather have Tua?
What's the closest thing that he's getting for, like, Josh Allen caliber is what I'm saying, though.
To me, Jamar Chase.
No. Just because he had one game?
He had one game where he got 30 points, and then other than that, it hasn't been goose eggs or anything, but, like, not great. Like, it's just not. He's not getting.
And here's another thing that I think you guys are forgetting. Here's something that I think you're forgetting. Who's made the most trades in this league?
Is it you?
No.
Pretty sure it's you.
It is not me.
Who is it?
It's Joel.
He's only made 2.
No, he's not. He's traded with me.
Has he?
Yeah.
Well, so you fleeced him too. Great.
No, what trades? Okay. What trades is Joel?
I was the very first trade.
Kidding.
What?
Kidding.
Where do I find that? Is it
if you go to pinned, if you go into the league chat and you click the little pinned right here.
Okay.
You can pull up all the trades that have went through. These are all the trades that have gone through.
Okay.
So look, a Kevin trade. Oh, imagine that. Another one of his kids. Let's see.
Don't bring.
If you look at this trade, I lost in this.
You're allowed to trade with your kids. He just wants to give you shit.
I lost in this trade. I gave up the best person in Chris Olave. So
right.
Eat a dick.
See, so Kevin.
So 3.
The only thing that I can really say is I don't think he's getting any value for McCaffrey and Allen, and that's the real complaint that I have.
Well, I think your complaint's dog shit, and that's all I got to say.
Because all you have to say is like, well, Jamar Chase is on the caliber of. I can't put somebody that scored 30 points one week on the same caliber of somebody that scored.
So you hold on.
Over
Jamar
30
Chase
points
going into this year, easily first round pick. We know he can put up a shit ton of points last year. We think, he's had, like, the Bengals have struggled and they're starting to turn it around. We've seen that. We know that. We know the talent that he is. So
yeah. So like, I'm not saying that because I'm not saying that we forget that. What I'm saying is that I can't sit here and watch somebody who has proven it get traded for somebody who might.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, hold on. But here's what frustrates me. So I don't. Yes, the trade was vetoed. I don't care about that. What frustrates me?
Care?
No, don't.
I cared Friday. Friday, I cared a lot. Yeah. I was super pissed.
I don't want to antagonize you about it, and I get it.
It 100%. Like, just because. It was less about my team and less about fantasy. I mean, obviously we can get worked up about fantasy, but it was 100% because both of my boys they've been trying to trade. They came and talked to me, both sent me trades, both wanted, hey, please trade me, accepted the trades, and to see them get like bummed out because
we don't want,
they went from being so happy to, now I'm down.
Are they happy?
That sucked, and
sorry, go ahead.
That just, I mean, it sucked. I don't. I get it. Like, they got to learn fantasy football. That's vetoing trades is 100% part of this. That's why you got a league. That's why you got people, because you don't want to see crazy lopsided trades go through. I totally get it. Yeah. It just really frustrated. It frustrated me to see them get so down about it and to see how everybody, like,
we piled on about it, and that's also not okay.
And they're just kind of like, I don't want to, like, it just kind of ruined that experience. I've
since then kind of other trades. I mean, I've sent them solid trades, and
I hate to break it to you.
Swift for AJ Brown. That's not solid.
No, because there's another one. No, hold on. Stop.
When he has no
Swift?
running back.
It doesn't matter. Swift has been injured. He's been injured in years past. He hasn't had great weeks. He's been awful.
And AJ Brown's been down too. He had what?
AJ Brown has had way more better weeks than DeAndre Swift. So don't give me the Chase bullshit and not apply it to DeAndre Swift.
If you had said like, okay, I'll send you Jameis Winston and Saquon Barkley for Josh Allen, I would take something like that just because Saquon and then you get his replacement.
That wasn't what was traded to me. That wasn't what was sent to me.
But like we at the same time we don't want to watch Aiden or Corbin get burned and but the piling on shouldn't have happened. You know, I know that they're young and that they.
Oh, shut up, Aaron! It's fantasy football. It's what happens.
But they're still kids, you know. I don't.
It's fantasy football.
So if we're looking at it, I don't want to see them get burned either. Like, yeah, they're excited to trade and stuff like that. But I don't want them to go about it and then screw themselves over and then lose every game on the way out. Not saying that trade might not pan out, because Chase is going to have good weeks and other players are going to have good weeks too. But to watch them trade away somebody like Josh Allen for what I felt wasn't enough value for what Josh Allen.
Here's another thing that I think turned them off is they were both 1-4 when these trades were sent. They're both bottom of the league. Their teams aren't winning. They got to do something.
Yeah.
So they try and change it up, and then they're now back stuck with their 1-4 team. So
yeah,
going into, obviously, both their teams thankfully won. They had good weeks, but they're going into that going, I'm stuck. I can't do anything. I'm 1-4. I need to change. The same thing as Joel. I'm 0-5.
Getting Jameis Winston as your starting quarterback is not going to change that.
You got to do something. I think what you guys see, because we are in the same house, it's the same thing that I see with.
I don't care that you're
Joel and Christian and trading. Kevin's fleecing him. He's talking him up. He's that's what the immediate reaction is.
We do nothing
rather than,
and that's just giving you shit.
We do nothing but give.
I think there's a lot to it.
So Joel and Christian are outside at break time every single day, and me and Ryan have done nothing but give Christian shit since that trade went through. And we give him a really hard time
Joel
about
it was
it.
A terrible trade,
and we try to get him to trade back. So it's not like we didn't give them an extremely hard time about it. It's just face to face because I'm walking by him and it's not in the chat. So we did the exact same thing. I didn't really notice how bad it was going to be. That's on me. So and I feel like we should have riled the troops a little bit more for how bad that was. Ryan was complaining, was the first one to bitch about it. So yeah, that was bad. And Joel got fleeced, and we let that one go through, and that sucks. And it sucks for Joel, and I feel bad for it. So but we didn't want to see, we definitely don't want to see the same thing happen to Corbin or Aiden. And and it's not like I'm attacking that because you guys live in the same house. Ryan just wants to get under your skin and say the same thing. Or say that because he knows it bothers you. But
because I just take that as you're thinking that I'm trying to rig something, or I'm trying to
for $150, Kevin. I absolutely do not think that.
No,
it's not.
I don't know.
I think that you're competitive, and I think that you're blinded by that, and that you like to talk yourself into these trades looking better than they are.
I told you I don't know the Josh Allen trade. If you think you can put up something better, a better trade to him, maybe he'll accept it.
I can't give up
the
enough.
Tyreek Hill trade for Courtland Sutton at that time. It's going to be completely skewed now because everybody's going to look at last week, and that sucks. Yeah. But if you take yourself back to when that trade was sent, you had the number 4 receiver and the number 12 receiver going into last week.
Yeah.
We didn't know when Tua was going to be back. You had garbage quarterback play, and you had Courtland Sutton, who had been consistently having better and better weeks. That was not this big, crazy, lopsided trade. It now obviously looks like it because
of how bad,
last week and how awful Courtland Sutton played. Or I wouldn't even say how he played, just how awful his quarterback is. But
okay,
that trade to me was that one was why I didn't get that one. If you
I never said anything about
Josh Allen to be but you vetoed.
Yeah, I did it to be a dick. That had nothing to do with it.
Okay, but
that wasn't a real veto.
that's-
That was just me screwing with you at that point. But like
it was a real veto
Yeah,
because you clicked veto.
Yeah,
That's how that works. I don't.
It would have gone through. That trade would have gone through.
It would have, but Kevin vetoed it himself.
Pals,
That-
you want to accuse me of rigging something?
No,
I'm gonna
nobody's-
back out of it quickly.
I'm not accusing you of rigging anything. I don't
Quit
think that
rigging
you
it,
would do
and
it.
then we wouldn't have to
I don't.
accuse you.
I don't think that, I did not accuse you of rigging it. I asked those words have never come out of my mouth. I was never like, "Oh, taking advantage of your sons." I have never said that.
Well,
I
gotta scroll up in the
propose.
chat?
Go ahead, do it.
because
that was all me.
Go in there. Go into the chat.
definitely
I never
me.
said a word about your kids.
no, I don't think you said it.
I was never like
No.
Kevin's rigging it. Kevin's doing this. Kevin's doing that. I never said any of that. None
This
of that is
is-
me.
Oh, that's all me for sure.
Yeah.
Because, it's fantasy football. Go fuck yourself.
I complained about the trade in there, but I never said anything about you rigging it or trying to skew anything. I would never say it
right
because I don't
away.
think that you would do it.
I told you, veto it.
Yeah, see, but you're sitting here trying to say that I was saying that you're trying to rig something or you're trying to screw over your kids. I never said a single word about that because I didn't think you were. So like, I just don't
But
like
you
it.
vetoed it, and that was what was in the chat, and you were agreeing.
Yes,
with Ryan.
I agreed with
So,
Ryan on the veto. I did not agree with Ryan on anything that he said about you personally trying to screw over your kids because I didn't think that. So don't try to sit here and try to make it sound like, oh, I have this. I honestly think that it's a bad trade.
Now Aaron's getting all worked up.
I think I thought it was a bad trade. That's why I vetoed it, not because I thought that you were in cahoots with your children.
No, it's not in the chat.
Oh, he's
It's
absolutely
It's in our
in
text.
Go in the text.
I will.
Do it. Do it now.
So many cahoots.
I never said that's all this guy being an asshole. That's not me.
No, I won't. I won't for the sake of. I'll do it after.
You'll find nothing.
I will. We're already an hour and 7 minutes into this. I think for the sake of time, we should.
27 minutes of it was bitching about a trade.
It was.
Didn't happen.
Well, it was two trades that didn't happen and some garbage trades that have. Also, right after these trades that went down, you dipshits, I'm going to call you dipshits right now, let in a god-awful trade.
Hey, I told you it didn't matter what trade came next. I was clicking past just to fuck with you.
Which is so dog shit.
Who was it? What was it?
So dog shit.
What did I
It
miss?
was Geno Smith
It was
for
the
Melvin
Geno
Gordon.
Smith for Melvin Gordon.
Where
was that
I
Josh?
tried to explain it. Melvin Gordon was not going to play. He's not going to play unless Latavius Murray gets hurt. Melvin Gordon's done in Denver.
Oh no.
He's done. Yet.
To be fair, I didn't even look. I didn't realize how good Geno had been in fantasy. I didn't even look. I was like, oh, it's fucking Geno Smith.
Tried to explain it. But
like I said, it could have been anything, and I would have clicked past just to poke the bear.
Frustrating.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a really bad trade.
Let's So there's two that you've let through.
I still love you, Kevin.
We'll see. We'll see after this week, Ryan. We play each other. The hate's still there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
we play each other after Sunday or after Monday.
I saw Allen and McCaffrey and I lost it. That was it for me. That's all I needed to see. I'm sorry.
Well, thank you all for those of you that have stayed through this rant.
I hope you have a terrible night.
The people that are watching,
both of you guys will have me all worked up. I came back. I didn't even want to play fantasy football, and you guys are stressing me out all weekend, thinking Kevin's mad at me. And then I'm like over here on my own. Kevin's mad
was 100%.
Like I don't even like fantasy football.
My weekend.
I don't even like fantasy football.
Ruined my
and I'm
weekend.
like, now I'm going to lose my friend, and because of some stupid game that I didn't even want to play.
Yes, you wouldn't. You would. I'm not going to lose a friend over fantasy football.
You didn't talk to me for 4
talk.
days. How short with you when we were like, are we going to do the podcast tonight? Kevin's like, I don't know, I guess.
I didn't want
things to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was too upset about losing, and then also his trade.
Dude, it was like
the loss didn't help. If he had won this week, it would have
my fault. I'm going home.
Dude, you can't tell me that you wouldn't be frustrated having your team be down by 4 points and a player to play, a top tier player
Oh, no,
and have
absolutely.
them shit the bed.
Absolutely.
I traded Mixon for Chase,
After
and I watched Chase go
everything
off for
happened.
30-something points. I'd be like, man, I'm sitting pretty right now if I didn't make that trade, Kevin.
Well, thank you for watching. Thank you both for arguing for the last hour and 10 minutes. It's been great. It's been fun. We'll do it again next week. So hit the subscribe, hit the like, and we'll do it again next week. Have a good night.
Bye.